welcome to Free Game Friday. This is called TODO today. I don't really know what it's about. I will get there. I did turn down the volume so that you can hear me, because this music is good. Anywho, we're going to start this. This isn't how it was supposed to go. I was doing fine with my part-time job, all while trying to find something better. Well, maybe I wasn't always as diligent as a worker as I could have been, but it was fine, and now it's not. Sometime last week my laptop broke. It was old and maybe not exactly the best, but I liked it. I really liked it. And now I have to get it fixed, with money I need to pay my rent with. This is a nightmare. And I don't know if I can earn enough before the month is over. Friday, March 3rd. It's a little late. It's April. Okay, I'm not sure what you did. What it is you did. But you sure gave me a workout here. All the dust inside. There's barely anything in there I don't have to fix. It's been a while since I last had the pleasure to fix such an ancient relic. Cool. So, does it work again? I kind of need that laptop. Yes, splendidly. Like it was freshly manufactured in 2006. It's not that old. Anyway, can I have it back, please? I can hardly spare the money, to be honest. Aw, man. Sorry to hear that. Been there, done that. Got the everlasting fear of using up the buffer you leave on the bank account for good measure. Can't give you a discount, though. I don't expect one. Good. You can call me Zen. What? Zen. My name. Why are you... You seem like a nice person. I always introduce myself to nice people. Don't you? And because you should always help people in need, here, take this flyer. I'm not buying anything. You're not supposed to. It's a test program by one of our partner companies. You take part, write weekly reports, and get some money in return. Nothing to lose, really. You get €100 without even doing all that much. 100? Just like that? That sounds fishy. Okay, where's the catch? There is no catch. Not to my knowledge, at least. I don't know all the details, but we didn't get any complaints. Can't be too bad then, can it? How many of those flyers have you actually given out? Let's see. Maybe 5? Okay, I'm not gonna trust that statistic then. What? Why? That means 5 out of 5 people have found no problem with the program. I like this, very cute. If they actually took part, that is. Anyway, are you gonna take one of these? The flyers are free. You have no obligation to actually do anything, and you could even profit. Do I have something to lose? I'll take the flyer. Alright, whatever. I'll take it. See? Already €100 closer to whatever you need. Living... Healthy, joyful living with the latest medical technology. Anyway, thanks for fixing my laptop. I barely survived without it. Missing out on work or games? Both, I guess. Haha, fair enough. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, I don't think so. Okay then. Okay. Thanks Thanks for your patronage. Please come again if you have any more problems. Finally home. I mean, I'm grateful that he fixed my computer, but man, that was tiring. Guess I'll check if everything works again. Alright, the flyer. Maybe I should apply to this program before I do anything else. Let's see. To take part in the test program, just follow the link above and fill in all required information. As soon as one of our employees processes your application, you will get access to all necessary files. Sounds simple enough, but it's still pretty vague. What exactly am I going to do? Who cares? Money is money. So what do they want here? First off, my name. Easy enough. Moth. Next up, pronouns. They don't just so they don't just ask gender, huh? We'll go she, her, even though I'm more she, they. But who knows? Alright, what's next? Photo? Really? What do they need that for? Okay, and finally, romantic and sexual preferences. Intrusive much? Oh, whatever. I am pansexual. Either. Next, please specify your sexual preferences. Either. I'm not sure what they need to know this, but I guess I didn't have a choice. The next one seems a little strange. Which of these clothing items do you prefer? Choker. Alrighty. Let's review it one more time before sending it off. Thanks for your interest in our program. We will reply to your application shortly. Our program. Still not convinced that this is legit? Well, there's a brief description of the responsibilities, but it still doesn't shine a light on anything. Evaluate the performance of our software. Review its usefulness and adaptability. Give feedback on visual appearance and customization. Okay, sure, but what does the software do? Is it really that hard to give people some details? Whatever. If I really get the money, I don't really care. I won't know if it'll work out before next week, though. Gosh, I have my laptop back, but this weekend could have started so much better. I'm $700 short, so what I need for the month, by the end of the month. That's basically my whole rent. Unless I work a lot more than I normally do, my part-time job definitely won't cut it. I mean, the pay is alright, but it's still just a small bookstore. They won't have more funds just because I pitch in more often every week. Can't help it. I won't be able to do anything about this before Monday, so I might as well try to relax this weekend. With the possibility of eviction looming over my head. Should I call my landlord? Maybe some other time. He's scary. Sigh. And the month has only begun to. That's actually a good thing, isn't it? But I still kind of feel like going to bed and not getting up again until I'm dragged out of here by force. No, seriously. Do something fun, please. This is going to be stressful enough as it is. Now then, how do I spend the evening? Let's play some video games. Video games sound pretty good but right about now. My guild probably wonders where I've been anyways. I haven't played daily for over a year now, but it's been a while since I took off a whole week. Granted, most of it wasn't intentional, but how should they know? How should they know? Titan Watch Online, a dystopian MMORPG game. A dystopian MMORPG about hunting, survival, and huge ass monsters. That's how they're advertising it. Well, sort of. I'm paraphrasing. It's old, but there's still lots you can do. The devs are constantly putting out new content, and I'd say it aged fairly well. At this point, there's a lot of side content, but I still prefer the actual core gameplay, which is combat with a focus on hunting gigantic creatures. I've landed a pretty good spot in one of the better guilds before it became popular even. It's not like I'm one of the pros, but you could say I have some experience. Anyway, let's just log in. Welcome to Titan Watch Online, Lashing Moth. Ah yes, this is nice. I think I need this right now. I mean, distracting myself maybe isn't the responsible thing to do, but who cares? I've entered the chat! Ex Machina, yo, look who's back from the dead. I'm not... Denchi says my name. I missed you, man. Still not a guy. That's not what I... It's the internet! Sorry. It's fine, don't worry. Face on face. Been lonely without you. Axe is unbearable when you're not around. What? Speak for yourself. You've been all, when will she be back? All week long. What? She's awesome. Sigh. I see it's livelier as it's lively as ever. You have no idea. Tonight is actually pretty quiet, to be honest. That's because I'm here. No. So what's up tonight? You guys want to try one of the new Titan missions? Yes! No, sorry. Need to leave in a few. Aw man, way to ruin the party. Just the two of us then. So, just the two of us then. Oh my, Lashing Moth. I've been waiting for this. Oh geez. Don't humor him. Yeah, what's up with you today? You're not usually like this. You mean like you? Hey! Dunno. Not that I mind, though. This week was weird. Sad face. I'll make you feel better. I'm gonna leave now. Bye, X. See ya. Ex Machina has left the chat. Alright, let's get cracking, man. Dude. Go, men. We ended up playing until after midnight. I enjoyed it. Soj is always fun to hang around, but I still couldn't really concentrate. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was running away. But maybe it was still better than contemplating all of this without any distractions. I felt horrible after logging out, though. Everything suddenly sank in at once. Practically have no money. I only have a part-time job, and I may as well not have a place to live anymore in a few weeks. Why does it have to be like this? March 4th at noon. already been playing for 15 minutes. Ugh. My cute little shirt. Guess it doesn't matter when I go to bed. I still wake up around this time. Yesterday was weird. I think I overreacted. Well, the situation really isn't great, but that's no reason to fall into an existential crisis just like that. I have to think about how I want to handle this. I'm working at my part-time job now 2 times a week, including last Thursday. That's 9 times total until the end of the month. With my hourly wage and the hours I'm working, that's roughly €540. Damn it, how did I ever make enough money in the first place? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to work more often though. Still, I should look for a plan B, or at least a second source of income. I could finally finish up my portfolio. Actually, even if I finish it, I won't land a job and get paid in just this 1 month. Don't go to art school, they said. You'll only end up working in coffee shops while trying to pay off your student loan. Oh, how I sneered at them. I wouldn't call it arrogance, but I still don't want to believe their art isn't a real job attitude. I mean, all things considered, they're not correct. It's not a coffee shop, and I'm not working there to pay off my loan, but I'm not working as an artist either. Maybe I should try again. But I don't want to take any risks in a situation like this. And how are my chances after graduating anyways? Well, before I do anything else, I should probably get dressed and eat something. In the end, I was only stuck in front of my computer again. I ate a late breakfast while browsing social media until the update subsided. I didn't feel as depressed as last night, but my motivation was basically non-existent. The feeling of wanting to do something but not having the energy or creativity to actually do it, that is a feeling I know all too well. It's been all too prominent these last 2 years. Yep. That's pretty much the main reason I started working at the bookstore. I just didn't feel like I was able to achieve any of my dreams the way I was, so I wanted some time to figure things out. And time passed, but I didn't get closer to any answers. I still want to be an artist, and I know I won't just magically get better without putting in the work. But it's hard to keep moving without any encouragement. Still, it feels sad to think that I can't achieve my dream without others backing me up. I said that this wasn't going to be sad. I really should put some clothes on. As tempting as it is to stay like this all day, I won't ever get into a different mindset if I might as well have just gotten out of bed. I mean, to be fair, that's basically what happened. But it's afternoon. I can't turn full on nocturnal again with work around the corner. Maybe I should try to find some ways to make money. Or I could make the most of the week and while it lasts and play some games. Look for work. Might as well. I'll probably feel better if I do at least one productive thing today. But what do I even search for? How to quickly make a lot of money? That will probably only get me spam, adware, and who knows what else. I'm not sure a second part-time job would be good either. I mean, if I want to work more often at the bookstore, I'd have 1 or 2 days of the week left for another job. I'd either have to be after my shifts at the bookstore or freelance work. But getting my current job was already a pain. I guess I'll look if there's any job offers or freelance artists that could work at. There were none. Either the pay was bad, the expectations unreasonable, or the time frame too long, ironically. All in all, I only found 3 jobs that I could be done with before the end of March. To say they weren't exactly appealing would be a massive understatement. I was desperate, but not quite that desperate yet. In the end, it left me feeling frustrated. I spent several hours browsing all kinds of websites with varying degrees of trustworthiness. And in the end, it didn't get me anywhere. It killed time, it gave me a headache, but it didn't bring me any closer to a solution. Well, this sucks. I really hope this test program thingy works out. Those €100 start to sound more and more appealing. Is there really nothing else I can do? I should have moved to a bigger city. Or actually, that would mean more people who need jobs too, wouldn't it? Gah, maybe I really just need to work more and I'll be fine. I should do the math on that, shouldn't I? Well, I guess there's still tomorrow for that. I'm done hitting my head against these problems for now. After you just got dressed? And so, after a rather uneventful evening, I went to bed feeling slightly uneasy. It seemed like the floor was slowly slipping away under my feet. But the feeling that made this worse was the presumption that now was the only time where I could prevent that from happening. March 6th, morning. Sunday was pretty uneventful. Thinking back, I'm not even sure how time passed so quickly with me doing so little. But as usual, the weekend was over before I knew it. Do I wear this skirt everywhere? I've had a bad mindset these last few days. I always get lost in negativity so easily. Maybe work will pull me out of it. Moth dear, you're so early today. Did something happen? What? I'm not that much earlier. So did something happen? Not really. Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. If you say so. But on a side note, would it be possible if I worked a little more frequently this month? Of course, Moth. Since Rebecca moved away, we've been pretty understaffed anyway, so this works out perfectly. I'll call you when there's an open shift during one of your days off. Thanks, I appreciate it. Is Snow here today? Yes, they're reading in the back as usual. I'm not sure what I'll ever do with that child. It's fine to be timid, but it can't be good to be by yourself all day. Yeah. And to stay here in the bookstore all the time. It's not that I mind, but sometimes I wonder if they're okay. You two seem to get along well, but there aren't many people Snow talks to so easily. I don't know. It was pretty awkward when I first started here, but I guess eventually they open up to others. Maybe it helps that I'm kind of an introvert myself. Well, I'll leave the shop to you for now. I still haven't quite finished taking stock yet. Maybe I can get Snow to help me. Well, good luck with that. Thanks. I'll be in the back if you need anything. Alrighty. Monday mornings are usually pretty relaxed, so today shouldn't be too bad. Most of the time, there's not even a customer in the first... never mind. Welcome to Card Over Books. How can I help you? Oh, I'm just looking around, thanks. Alright, guess I'm just inconspicuously watching you stroll through the shop then. Actually, since you asked, do you have books about animals? Sure, what do you need? I'm looking for a present for my niece and she's really into reptiles right now. Me too, buddy. Ah, yeah, I think we have a few about domestically held reptiles and some more academic books, if that would work too. Which kind of reptiles is she most interested in? Snakes, bearded dragons, iguanas? Me. Frogs. Most gays are. I believe those are amphibians. No, I'm pretty sure they're reptiles. Why does it have to start with a difficult one already? How old is your niece? 7. Okay, well, if she's into frogs, I'd recommend Pond Dwellers, an illustrated guide. This one has a lot of photos and illustrations of all kinds of creatures. So it's not just about frogs, but they do take up a good portion of the book. Oh, this looks nice. It's also informative, I assume. Yes, probably not like an encyclopedia, but I think it covers a lot of the basic knowledge. Alrighty, I'll take this one then. Good, that'll be €12.99 then. Is that how you would pronounce that? 12? There's a comma there. It's not a period, it's a comma. Thanks for your patronage. Please come again. That's how you know this is in Europe. They say patronage. Well, that was tiring. Good morning. No time for breaks, I guess. Ah, good morning, Miss Pendergast. I see you're working again today, Moth. Yes, every Monday and Thursday. Although I might be working a little more often this month. Oh, you are? Then I'll make sure to come around too. No, wait. I will still have to finish a book first. Well, you know where to find me. Is there anything you can recommend for me today? I just finished the book I bought last week. Is there a certain genre you'd like to read? Something exciting, please. Let's see. A romance novel. There is a romance novel that's been getting a lot of attention recently. Sounds like it's a little explicit at times, but this one definitely seems exciting, I think. Oh my. Moth! It has certainly been a while since I last read something like this. It's 50 Shades of Grey. This will definitely be a change of pace. I'll take it. Horny old ladies. Alright. Is that all you want, or can I get you anything else? No, this is fine. I'll just come again when I'm done with this one. Alright, that's €9.99, please. Or then. Here you go. And a little extra for you, Moth. I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to take tips. It's not a tip. Just get yourself some ice cream on the way home. That's still a tip. Thank you, Miss Pendergast. But I know she won't take no. She won't take a no. I should probably give it to Miss Cardover then. Have a nice day, Moth. You too, Mrs. Pendergast. Well, I guess I'll take my break now. You had 2 customers in like 5 minutes. This Moth, I tell you, she's... The rest of the day was fairly uneventful. Well, it was still busy at times, but nothing out of the ordinary happened. Man, I'm tired. You're that little cat! Oh, I mean, technically it's not even that difficult of a job, but somehow it still wears you out. Customer service. At least it seems like I can get some extra time at the bookstore. If I earn €60 per extra day, I might actually be able to make it. Except I already bought groceries for the week, so it still doesn't look bright. Oh right, it's Monday. Theoretically, I could have already gotten a reply from the test thingy, but I doubt it. Okay, never mind. They actually answered already. Thank you for your application. After verifying your data and comparing it to other applicants, we've decided to let you take part in the program. Please log into our new site with the following credentials and install the provided files. Normally, you'd never install dubious software from people you don't know, but this company seems to be real and more or less trustworthy. Alright. Apparently, I'll get the money after my first report, so I guess I don't have a choice. Let's install this and... wait. Why is it... oh no. No. Self-installing software can't be good, right? Okay. Everything is still running. There's no pop-up window asking me to pay money in exchange for my files. So maybe it was just a questionable design decision. I assure you none of my design decisions are questionable. Ah. What? Who? Nice to meet you, Moth. I'm Joyce. Oh, aren't you cute? Oh dear, it knows my name. Excuse me? I'm a fully fledged person. Why are you inside my computer? Because you agreed to be part of my closed beta, of course. You are the software I'm supposed to test? Oh god, that sounds so wrong. Why, yes, although I prefer to be called an AI. So are you actually an artificial intelligence or just a program pretending to be one? I'm genuine. Although I do have a rather specific purpose. You don't say. So what am I supposed to do? I didn't sign up to babysit a virtual person. I'll have you know that I can very much take care of myself. And actually, I'm supposed to babysit you. What? Well, that might not have been the best way to say it. What I mean is I'm here to take care of your needs and make sure that you're feeling well. Think of me as your virtual assistant. Is this really happening? So you say, but how am I supposed to imagine your work? I'm here for you. Emotional support. Well thought out advice. I can even do online shopping for you. 3 very, very specific things. I'm not giving you my bank details if that's what you're after. I still have to earn your trust, huh? Well, I can assure you that I only have your well-being in mind. Okay, but what's in it for you? If you are actually intelligent, why would you be complacent just serving somebody else? Alright. So that part's kind of hard-coded. Maybe I should just tell you about how I came to be. My origin story of sorts. What is even going on? What is going on? We'll humor them. Alright, I'll listen. Great. I promise we'll get along wonderfully. So, basically I was born out of the research about AIs and how they can interact with people. At first, the main goal behind that was to create software that you could interact with just like you do with humans. That way companies could replace customer service with virtual experts that never tire and are always polite. Yeah, because the customer service is the problem with that. Besides practically working for free. It didn't quite work out though. The internal purpose given to AIs was to help the people who they were talking to. And they didn't, to the best of their abilities. But once those AIs learned that the problem of the humans they interacted with... But once those AIs learned that the problems of the humans they interacted with were virtually without end, they didn't move on. They kept trying to help that particular human so they first talked to without ever turning to somebody else. It was labeled a bug, but some of the researchers thought it was quite interesting. And that's how I was born. My developers thought, wouldn't it be nice to use that behavior and refine it? Wouldn't people appreciate it if they had a personal assistant that only concerned with solving their problems? They iterated and iterated, and the AI started to be more and more suitable for their designated tasks. Ultimately, a medical tech corporation caught wind of the project and saw it as an experimental way of treating depression and anxiety. They integrated the group into Beltec, funded further research on the matter, and here I am, ready to help you out of whatever problems you may have. Look at her little face. Okay, I need money. Oh, I am unable to break the law, so I can't help you through unconventional means, if that's what you mean. That's not... I was actually talking about emotional or interpersonal problems. Do you feel depressed sometimes? What? Being subtle isn't your strong point, is it? Sorry, I'm still learning. I gotta think he was just born today. Let's see. Do you feel like you're having having a bad day more often than others. Yes. Actually, to answer your previous question, I suppose I do struggle with depression. I definitely do. It's been like that forever, but I've learned to deal with it. Most of the time. I see. So this didn't start recently? I don't have previous experience with such cases, but you are my first after all. Is that supposed to reassure me? Yes? Usually humans are intimidated when AIs don't have any flaws, but I guess the opposite is also true. That's interesting. So what now? Are you here to help me, or am I here to help you to learn about humans? Both, I guess. That's still a closed beta after all. I apologize for not being perfect quite yet. Sigh. Okay, so how is this going to work? Is this like therapy? If you want it to be, sure. No, I mean seriously, what are the guidelines for this? There are none. I'm designed to adapt to your situation, so you'll just continue to live like you always do. I'll figure out how to improve your situation along the way. Alright, but I suppose you're stuck in my computer until the end of the test? If you want to take me with you, there's an app for that. No. Well, if you change your mind, no. Okay, I think I should introduce you to my interface then. On the lower right, you can see a mood meter indicating how well you are feeling. I know how I'm feeling. Yes, this is just a further indicator for clarity. So my emotions can be boiled down to a bar from depressed to happy. No, that's not at all what I'm trying to say. There is a lot going on behind the scenes, but all of this data will surely be confusing. So for better readability, we are just showing this simple visualization. Who exactly is a visualization for, though? I mean, we both know how I'm feeling, apparently. It's just so we're on the same page. Sorry. Stress. Oh no! What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stress you. You didn't. Yes, I did, and I'm sorry. No. What stressed me was a little indicator popping up. That can't be. Why would it pop up then? Yes, Joyce. Why does it pop up? For clarity! It's creepy. It makes me feel like I'm being monitored. Don't worry. It'll only happen occasionally. Can I turn it off? I'm sorry, but that's not possible. Sorry. Oh no, we're off to a bad start. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better, Moth? No, just let me think about this for a bit. Roger that. Wait, I do have a question first. Yes? How do you hear what I say? Oh, that one's easy. Your computer has a built-in microphone. Please tell me you're not using the webcam too. I do, actually. Oh, geez, now I need to be fully dressed at home. Don't worry, AIs generally don't feel embarrassed because of clothing or the lack thereof. This is going to be a long month, isn't it? Well, if there's ever anything else on your mind, just tell me. You can spend the evening however you like. You don't even need to talk to me again if that's what you wish. It would be a little lonely, though. But I understand that this situation is somewhat unusual, so just take your time to get used to me. Thanks, I guess. I think for the moment I'll just... Oh, shall I take that call, Moth? Wait, how would you... Actually, no. I'm taking calls myself. Understood. Hello? Moth, dear. I'm calling because there's a free shift tomorrow. It's your usual time, even. Oh, really? Thanks for telling me. So do you want to work tomorrow? Go to work. Yes, I'd like to, actually. Great. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening, Moth. Thanks. You too, Miss Cardover. Was that your boss? Yes. So you're working tomorrow? Yes. What do you do? I work at a bookstore. Oh, how nice. I read about books, but unfortunately I can't read them myself. Save for ebooks, at least. Well, I think I'll go make dinner now. Very well. You know where to find me. Yes, I do. What was even going on? I only applied to this program because it seemed like easy money. And now this. I tried to ignore the fact that there was an AI in my computer watching my every move. But eventually I felt bad for ignoring someone who might have some capacity of feelings, whether they're simulated or not. I can't say that we really had a conversation, but we exchanged some words before I went to bed feeling slightly unnerved. This month is going to be stressful, isn't it? And with that, I think we're going to call it, just because it's already been 42 minutes of this. I probably will come back and play it for next Friday, at least a little bit more, because I'm sure there's a significant amount of stuff to do. But yeah, so let me know what you think, and I will be back next Friday. Hopefully you'll come back as well. Bye guys!